Hi, everyone, and welcome to Unmasking Mental Health. I'm Kim. Honestly, I'm just really glad you're here with me today. I want to talk about something that used to feel nearly impossible for me. It's the idea of riding the wave of a really big, intense emotion instead of trying to fight it off. For a long time, I believed I had to be in control of my emotions at all times. I thought I needed to calm down instantly, stay perfectly composed, and never let any vulnerability show. But honestly, trying to live that way was just so draining. It felt like the harder I tried to suppress a feeling, the more intense it became. The more I tried to force my way through it, the more overwhelmed I felt. What helped me shift my perspective was realizing that emotions are much like waves. They rise, they crest, and they eventually subside, whether we resist them or not. And when we resist them, we can make them feel like a tsunami. So now, when something hits me hard, I try to do something different. I try to ride it. For me, it begins with simply noticing what's happening in my body. I don't try to analyze why I'm upset or fix it immediately. I just notice. I might think to myself, okay, my chest feels tight right now. My hands are warm. My stomach feels a little unsettled. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It's simply information. Then, I try to let the emotion move the way it needs to move. Sometimes that means I have to sit very still. Sometimes I need to pace around the room a little bit. Sometimes it just means letting my eyes water without rushing to wipe the tears away. I'm done performing calmness. I'm just letting the wave be a wave. And here is the strange thing. When I stop wrestling with it, the emotion doesn't actually last as long. It still rises. It still crests. But it moves through me instead of getting stuck inside me. Sometimes I close my eyes and imagine floating on the surface of the wave, not drowning, not struggling against it, but simply allowing it to carry me. Other times, I picture the feeling like a passing storm. It's allowed to be here, but it doesn't change who I am at my core. Riding the wave doesn't make the feeling pleasant, but it makes it survivable. It makes it human. And it reminds me that these feelings aren't failures. They're simply experiences, signals that are moving through us. When I let that wave rise and fall on its own, I usually come out the other side feeling a little steadier, a little clearer, a little more like myself again. So, if you have ever felt completely overwhelmed by a sudden rush of emotion, please know you are not alone. You are not broken. You are human. And sometimes, the kindest thing we can do is to stop fighting the wave and trust that it will carry us through. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Please take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.